still Lily from Typewriter Minutes. Today we're going to be showing you this cool maroon typewriter.
This is Jonah from Typewriter Minutes. Today we're going to be doing a for sale review of a 1935 Smith Corona silent.
So picked this up recently. I think it might be the most gorgeous specimen I've ever seen on one of these flat tops. The decals are in excellent shape, both on the back and here on the front. And you can see there, decals are just awesome. Same thing back here. Now we think it's a 35. I'm checking with the master Ted Monk on the typewriter database. It's either a 1935 or 1936. This machine was serviced within the last few years by Mr. Abel of Abel Office Machines in Fort Worth, and it has been lightly used since then. It came without a case, but I'm going to pass off the camera to Jonah real quick and we'll show you why it still looks so amazing. Is that it's been sitting under this dust cover, and really, who wants to put this machine in a case when you can see it even through the dust cover? So we're selling it as we found it, and it's just in amazing shape, both mechanically and cosmetically. So we'll go ahead and take that off again, and we'll show you a few of the features. This up here, we have that's the ribbon reverse switch. It's got a tabulator, and it's got preset tab stops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A lot of times these are missing and you only have 1 or 2 or 3. This has the full 6. I don't know that I've ever seen any more than 6. And back to the front here. The key rings and the keys are in really nice shape. A lot of times these are twisted or they're scuffed. This thing here is just in immaculate condition. Over here, what do we have, Jonah?
The color selector.
Yep, ribbon color selector. So you got black, stencil, and red. Mr. Abel, when he works on machines, I found out through some other ones that we bought, uses a solid black ribbon. So we're gonna keep that black ribbon in there because it has some nice metal spools, and I don't want to waste a perfectly good black ribbon. When we sell this, we'll sell it with a black and red ribbon with plastic spools if you want to put a black and red ribbon in, but we're going to keep it like this for now. Backspace works, everything works. It's just excellent shape. And we'll come over here. There's 2 carriage release levers, one on this side, one on the other side. You can hear the bell. This machine has both paper fingers and a paper bail, so that's kind of nice. Some of these older machines have just the paper fingers, but this one has both. And this one has this little cleat here. I believe if you push it back, that's for taking the platen out. We're not going to mess with that because it doesn't need to have the platen taken out. Like I said, it was serviced a few years ago, and you'll see in the type test it works amazingly well. Push and slide margins for left and right, there and there. And on over to this side, we have this little doodad here is the line space adjustment. So right now it's on single space. And when you move it right there, that's double space. Here's your other carriage release lever right there. I'm going to pass this off to Jonah real quick. Don't cover the microphone. So if you pull the platen knob out, that releases the clicks. And if this little switch right here, if you pull it, then you can actually pull the platen knob all the way out. Nope, if you push it, the platen knob comes all the way out. That's if you want to take the platen out to the other side. So we're not going to do that right now. So we'll go ahead and put this back in. And ordinarily this little cleat here, that's what keeps it from coming all the way out. So when you push it, let's get the camera down in here. when you push it, you can see this guy lifts up and allows the left side platen, I don't know what you call it, the inside metal thingy. Boy, John, I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, that's what allows the stem to come out, and when this is in the down position, you can move the platen out, but it won't come all the way out like that. So there we go. And it does have a little paper guide here, so you can adjust where you put the left side of the paper in. Has a black ruler there, like just about every other Smith Corona. I got the ruler on the front, and you got the little peekaboo window here where you can see where you are on the scale. And I can't remember if this is pica or lead. I guess we'll find out here shortly when we do the type test. Pass it back to Jonah and we'll take a look under the machine. Oh, I forgot to show. It does have these little pop-up paper supports. So there's two of them, and they come out. And there you go. That way your paper doesn't flop over backwards when you're typing. Just make sure to have these down before you tilt it back like we're about to do. So if we tilt it back, you can see the feet. They're not soft, they're a little hard, but they're not crumbling and they're not cracked. So when we sell a typewriter, we put a little roll-up typewriter pad, rubber typewriter pad in, and when you put these on that typewriter pad, it's not going to budge. So the feet hard but in good shape, and you can see here Mr. Abel did a good job cleaning this machine. This looks really good. So I haven't had to do a thing to this machine. It was lightly used after it was serviced, kept under the dust cover. So the only, I don't know if it's a scuff, the only paint chip is right over here, hiding behind the tab key. Other than that, I can't see any paint chips. Jonah, can you see any?
No.
Just in excellent shape. I'm going to leave it to the new owner to, if they want, to try and paint match that, but I'm just going to leave it because it's a very, very minor paint chip. Okay, we'll do the type test next. Okay, a couple things I forgot to show. First of all, the tabulator. I think the first one's set just a couple spaces after the left side, so there's a small tab and then there's the rest of the tabs. I'll do that again. And then under the hood, make sure to move the carriage to the left, otherwise if you open the ribbon cover, it'll scuff on here. So carriage to the left, this just pops open. You can see these little guys here go down into the springs, or the springs hold the tension on it. There's the touch control. I can tell a little bit of a difference on heavy versus light touch, not a whole lot. And I think that's all I wanted to show. There's the serial number. And nice and clean. Mr. Abel does a good job.
And now for the type test.
All right, 2 pieces of paper. The platen on this is a little hard, but it has the teeniest bit of give if I use my fingernail, but harder platen, I would recommend 2 pieces of paper. So black ribbon, but I'm going to do both positions for black and red, and you can see that it works perfectly fine on both positions, even though it's got a solid black ribbon. There's the bell. There's the line lock, so margin release to type into the margin. space. I'll go back to single space. Okay, now I'm going to move it to the red. So first I'll show you stencils in the middle. Just types blanks. So now we'll move it up to the red position. So if I try to type too fast, I might get a little bit of bunching. If you keep it a nice even pace though, you get excellent results. You could see it, you could tell I tried to hurry it along here and I got a little bit of bunching. But otherwise, if you keep your typing at a nice even pace, it just looks really good. We'll do one more time again on black, just for the heck of it. There we go. Tried to do 8 a little too quick, and again I got a little bit of bunching, so if you just do a nice even pace. Do one last line. We'll do even pace throughout. And it looks perfect. So excellent typing feel on these. I always have to get used to the feel of the I don't know, they're not ergonomically shaped like the later 1950s Smith Coronas, just the flat key rings. But once you get used to it, it just has an excellent typing feel. And you're certainly going to be inspired when you're typing on a machine that looks this gorgeous.
If you are interested in buying this typewriter, you can contact us directly, or we'll put a link to the eBay sale in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on Typewriter Minutes. Be sure to share, link, like, and subscribe. Bye! Thank you.